If you've never come to London before, you can expect free museums. You can expect much better weather than they're going to tell you it's going to be, because everyone says it rains all the time, but it doesn't. You can expect food better than they tell you.
I think the thing I've been surprised most by when living in London has been the lack of rain. It's actually hardly ever rains, and if it does, it's just like a drizzle, and I was expecting it to rain every day.
Some of the really wonderful things about London is how international and how diverse it is, and how much there is going on in terms of culture, in terms of academic opportunities, music, food, stuff like that. It's really, really amazing.
London is a cracking university to be, or a cracking city to be a student in, and it's always changing. There's always something going on. You can always find someone, a group or an organisation which does things you want to do, and there's no end to it, which is really exciting to be part of as a student.
You're in a big city, so everything that goes along with that you should be prepared for. Safety, it's quite expensive. Tube doesn't run 24 hours.
It's an expensive city, but as long as you're aware of that, then I think it's okay. You just have to make sure that you budget your finances well. I think you can manage easily.
For students who are coming to London for the first time, it would be important to do your research really well and look at a variety of options. The internet's really your friend here. You have access to a whole variety of lifestyles that you could live in London, whether it's the organic or gothic. And if you're here for a year, you might as well really explore what being a student means in London.
You should definitely spend the first few weeks really situating yourself in the city, since it's so huge. It's hard to understand sometimes where things are.
I'd say the biggest logistical challenge that I faced in moving to London was deciding where to live. Because it was a city I wasn't familiar with, I didn't know where I'd really fit in. So it took me about a week of travelling around to different areas of London to try and find a space which I felt comfortable in and knew I was going to like coming home to.
And get the house here with people that you feel comfortable with. I mean, it's hard because you just moved in here, so you don't know anyone. But still make sure that it's people that you have a good click with.
My location is actually very close to the uni. That's great for studies, you know, to be close to the libraries, close to the classes, close to the friends. But this central location could be quite pricey, so it's really a matter of knowing where the cheap properties are within London.
You have the tube, everything is really close. Even if it feels like it's further out, don't be scared because it's close.
When you're looking for a place to live in London, know that it's a really quick turnaround, so you need to be just calling and going, really flexible in terms of going to find an apartment.
London is also really diverse, and being in the streets you get to see this sort of richness of the culture.
The real experience of London is the cosmopolitan idea, and just being around so many people and just getting the idea of how you have so many different groups and diasporas and flavors and events coming on from different cultures. That's when you really start to flourish in London.
Diversity takes on a whole new meaning here. How people portray themselves and how people behave here is really something interesting for an anthropologist in training, let's say.